Hello and welcome to i-nastava. This is an English lesson for the 4th grade of high school. Our topic today is architectural masterpieces. My name is Ivana Štiglec and I will be your teacher today. In our today's lesson, you will analyze the concept of copycat architecture, and towards the end of this lesson, you will do research and present the results of your research. For this lesson, you will need your notebook, something to write with, and make sure to have internet access all the time. At the beginning of our today's lesson, I would like you to take a look at these pictures. What can you see? Do you recognize any of these places? Have you visited any of these places? Where are they? Pause the video lesson and take some notes. I am sure you managed to recognize some of the places from the previous slide, and I am sure that one day you will visit some of them. Now let's move on. I have a few questions for you. Do you think that old buildings are more beautiful than new ones? Why? Why not? Think about the last time you visited a famous building. What was it? How did it look? Many famous cities are defined by their architecture. What city's architecture impresses you the most? Have you ever heard of a phenomenon called copycat architecture? If not, what might be the meaning of this expression? Pause the video lesson and try to answer these questions. Today we'll take a closer look at copycat architecture. Look at this picture. What can you see? Eiffel Tower, right? But not the real one. Copying architectural styles is as old as architecture itself. Throughout history, civilizations have copied, borrowed, and shared architectural styles. For example, London's St. Paul's Cathedral and the United States Capitol Dome are both modeled after the Pantheon in Rome. However, China is copying the most iconic cities and landmarks of the West at an unprecedented scale and speed. Today you will watch a video about copycat architecture in China. I would like you to copy this link into your browser, or you can scan the QR code. You are going to watch a video called The Weird World of China's Copycat Architecture. While watching for the first time, I would like you to write down the names of the architectural masterpieces that have been replicated. So pause this video lesson and watch the video following this link. You have just seen that not only landmarks, but whole cities from the West are being replicated. I would like you to watch the video for the second time. While watching, try to answer the following questions. What does copycat architecture mean for China? What is the purpose of these replicas? Do they replicate only international buildings? How does a replica of a British market town look like? Pause this video lesson and watch the video about copycat architecture for the second time. Let's check the answers. So, for China, copycat architecture is a statement of power and control. The buildings are intended to demonstrate that China is so powerful that it can create and figuratively own the best architecture the world has created. These cities that are replicated, or the landmarks, they actually don't serve as theme parks. People live and work inside these structures. Not only international buildings are being replicated. For example, they recreated Beijing's Tiananmen Square rostrum and the Great Wall of China. And a typical British market town has cobbled streets, Victorian terraces, corner shops, a pub, and even a fish and chips shop. Well done. I have some more questions for you. I would like you to pause this video lesson and answer these questions in your notebook. Is architecture more art or science? Why is it allowed to copy to replicate architectural masterpieces and other forms of art are protected by copyright law? In 2020, the Chinese government banned further construction of copycat buildings. Do you think that the existing copycat buildings in China should be destroyed? Why or why not? Pause the video lesson and answer the questions. Let's move on to another activity. Architectural masterpieces that are immensely important are bridges. They allow safe passage where previously it was not possible or much more difficult. They allow you to go to school, seek medical help, go to work. They help move communities out of poverty. They allow people and communities to connect together, allowing better understanding of different people's beliefs and cultures. To start with, I have a fun puzzle for you. You should do this puzzle following the link, or you can scan the QR code. The end result is one famous bridge. Have fun. In our next activity, you will do a short quiz about bridges. Here are the questions. Name 3 main types of bridges. How many bridges can one find in Venice? Which city has the most bridges of any city in Europe? What does the expression burn your bridges mean? What does the expression it's all water under the bridge mean? Pause this video lesson and try to answer these questions. So let's check the answers. 3 main types of bridges are the beam, the arch, and the suspension bridge. In Venice, you can find 400 bridges. Hamburg in Germany is the city with the most bridges. The expression to burn your bridges means do something which forces you to continue with a particular course of action and makes it impossible for you to return to an earlier situation or relationship. And the expression it's all water under the bridge means something happened in the past and is no longer important or worth arguing about. Well done. Take a look at these famous bridges. I'm sure you can recognize some of them. Pause the video lesson and try to write the names of these bridges in your notebook. Let's check them. The first one is Chain Bridge in Budapest. Next is Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. Then famous Tower Bridge in London, Charles Bridge in Prague, Rialto Bridge in Venice, Helix Bridge in Singapore, and the famous Sydney Harbour Bridge. Well done. Now take a look at the descriptions of the bridges from the previous slide. Read the descriptions carefully and try to match them with the names of the bridges from the previous slide. Pause the video lesson and match the descriptions with the bridges. Now let's check them. The first one, Victorian Bridge with neo-Gothic towers, is Tower Bridge in London. Then the largest steel arch bridge in the world is Sydney Harbour Bridge. The bridge spanning the Grand Canal in Venice is Rialto Bridge. Then the bridge that has the structure of a double helix is, of course, helix bridge. One bridge that connects Buda and Pest is called chain bridge. The most photographed bridge in the world is Golden Gate Bridge. And the last one is Charles Bridge in Prague. Well done. It's your turn now. I would like you to choose a bridge anywhere in the world to research. Find out about its geographical position, history, structure, importance, historical significance, local legends connected to it. Use your notes and visual support to create a one-pager about your bridge. And you should also record an audio file to present your one-pager. What is a one-pager? It is a single-page document that mixes images and information and enables you to share the most important takeaways of your research, key information, ideas, images, quotations, sketches, and icons. Good luck and have fun. You can use this rubric to check if your one-pager has all the elements that are necessary. We have come to the end of our today's lesson. Here is an exit ticket for you. Try to reflect on today's lesson. Write about your favorite part, the parts you struggled with, what are the takeaways, and if you have any questions. I would also like you to think about bridges in a different way. When there is a bridge built between two sides that are maybe different or divided in a certain way, then there is a path of opportunity to reach one another. Begin building bridges where you see division. Take one small step onto a bridge and make your way just a bit closer to someone who may think or be different than you. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. This is the end of our today's lesson. Thank you for taking part. Goodbye.